What's up, guys? Crazy Black 108 here, and I'm back with another video as part of the DRose Sneaker Challenge for the month of October. Today is October 10th. We've been doing this for 10 days, baby. I've been recording a video every single day. I don't know why I don't just record a bunch at once. I'm hard-headed, stubborn, something like that. But before we get into the actual review today, I want to talk about the fact that today, my grandmother just turned 94 years old. And I'm really happy, man. I'm wearing this Mr. Rogers shirt. It's all good in the hood. Her and I both used to love watching Mr. Rogers when I was younger, and I still love Mr. Rogers to this day. I really love the, Won't You Be My Neighbor movie, documentary that came out last year. And then I'm really looking forward to the one with Tom, well, not the documentary, but the movie with Tom Hanks in it that's coming out later this year. So that's cool. I think it comes out actually next month, so that's going to be really cool. And so in honor of that, I decided to choose a DRose today that I myself didn't purchase, but one that my grandmother purchased for me a while back. So with that being said, let's go into this review. So behind me, as always, right here in the spot, we got our rose for today. So we got a classic DRose box. This is the original DRose signature box that came out starting with the Rose 3s. And none other today than the Rose 3 themselves is what we're going to be looking at. So let's look at a shoe that I have not really looked at all on this channel since it pretty much came out. And that is the very first DRose 3 and the black and red away colorway. This shoe was pretty dope. The only thing that's wrong with the Rose 3s that I didn't particularly like was the price point jump. These jumped from the 110 price point, that's how much the Rose 2.5s were, to 160. 160! This was expensive. That, dog, like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, I was very fortunate at the time, like, dog. So my grandmother bought me this colorway of them, and I dig this colorway a lot. It's a cool colorway. It's a classic colorway. I mean, it's a black and red shoe. Like, how can you go wrong? But the Rose 3s, was a new era for us as DRose fans because, one, he wasn't playing the year that these came out. He didn't play that season. We were waiting for the return. But that's what this shoe was launched with, was the whole marketing of the return. The DRose, documentary series was really cool. So a couple things. Let's talk about tech with this shoe real quick. This upper right here is a synthetic leather, but it's also mixed with a sprint web. This is sprint web underneath here, which makes it breathable. You had your regular EVA midsole here for the shoe. You have the DRose logo for the first time ever featured on a pair of the shoes. This was right here as the Rose logo, which, as we've come to know now, represents his three brothers, Reggie, Allen, Dwayne, with the 3 rose petals, and the number 1 representing his mom, his jersey number, how Chicago, is the number 1, town, all those different things, number 1 draft pick, and the D inside the rose. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong there. The other thing about this shoe is the traction. Herringbone traction, had my coach compatibility, and you had the 3 stripes carry all the way from the heel to the outsole, which again was a big thing that people really liked. I loved it because it was the whole thing still, as you blow past people, you still got the 3 stripes here on the sprint frame, but they carry throughout the entirety of the shoe. It's pretty dope, man. I mean, it's a pretty good, dope, clean look. And then the design for this traction pattern as well was meant to be storytelling, but it was storytelling with a purpose that also allowed the shoe to still perform really well. Like the Rose 2s, for example. I'll talk about those when I do a Rose 2 this month, but let's just be honest, that had a traction pattern on that had storytelling in it that at least I didn't have a good experiences with indoors, but I digress. This is designed going north to south because that's the way that Tom Thibodeau wanted Derek to travel the court, north to south, to help improve his game, his efficiency. So that was taken into the design elements of the shoe. So all these grooves, for the most part, going either in that direction. So that's just another little fun fact about the shoe. Now, the other cool thing with this shoe as well is that on the backside of the tongue, you had these graphics on here. And on this one, it's a graphic. This is 73rd Street, Paulina Street. You got South, Fatal Silence, 773, North, Sleeping Giant. All these things or stuff that was storytelling elements that were featured actually on a Rose shirt that they had. There was a red one. I used to have it. I have no clue where it's at. I honestly think one of my ex-girlfriends has that shirt. And then it was also, I have the gray one still though. So jokes on the person that has it. Not meant to be any shade though. But if you see the video, I still like my Rose shirts back. Like, I mean, you know, you ain't rocking with DRose still. I'm still rocking with DRose. I'm still putting in the hours. I like my shirt back, please. So yeah, besides all that stuff, you know, the tongue, bro, it's cool, you know, and you got also beneath it, again, you got the old Rose logo with the 3 stripes for the E. Ain't that dope? Ain't that dope, man? It's real lovely. You know, the other thing too, guys, as well, as the other tongue has the exact same setup, but some of the Rose 3s had different things on the back side of those tongues that go along with the storytelling elements for the shoe, which is pretty dope and nice. This is also during a time when we started getting tons of Rose apparel. We were getting hoodies, shirts, hats, jackets. Call me hat, leather jacket, shirt, man. 100 degrees. I'm super hot, boy. I just totally messed up that whole entire thing. But you know, for those that know their YouTube culture, I see you and I respect you. But you know, you had the socks that go to match it. So these are a pair of socks that went along with these. They had the same pattern on the back of the socks that is here on the upper, so you have that same pattern to match there. You got the red there, the black with the 3 stripes that carries forward, and then of course the DRose logo there on there, which is just, it's just dope. Unfortunate thing is they don't, at least not, I don't find them. I think they still make them overseas, but Rose socks, I haven't seen Rose socks in a while. A pair every now and then, like on eBay, and I try to cop them, or I bump into a pair on like East Bay, you know, but for the most part, that's, I don't know where Rose socks are at. Adidas, y'all watching, I love some Rose socks. I mean, and I'm not even asking for free. If you just point me in the right direction, I would gladly buy. However, though, we speaking free, I mean, you know, I do speak that language. I would greatly appreciate it. But DRose socks, apparel, shirts, anything, be dope to see. So, you know, the Rose 3s are a really cool shoe. I really like a lot of the different things that Adidas did with this model. It was the first one of his new big, you know, deal with Adidas. So it was super cool to see this stuff start getting implemented throughout his line and just how the line grew from here. And honestly, this colorway still holds up pretty well. Well, this model I have itself is still in pretty good condition. And when it comes to performance, I really enjoyed the Rose 3s. They were a fun shoe to hoop in. I felt secure, locked down. The Geo Fit 2 here on the collar was nice, and these little ankle pillows. I mean, you can't complain, man. And so I think this was a great first launch of the, you know, Rose line with the more like premium stylings to it. And I will say I still think the 160 price was a little much. But I mean, look, we're years removed from it now. We got 140 as our price point, and I mean, it's better. But Rose 6s, cool, dope shoe. I still am very appreciative of my grandmother for copping these for me, or for paying, you know, for these for me. I really, you know, appreciate that. I love her. I love you, Grandma. I know you don't really watch my videos. But, I mean, you're 94, so I mean, I ain't tripping. Everybody leaves me. So yeah, Rose 3s, baby. I hope y'all enjoy this review. I'll see you guys tomorrow on October 11th for another DRose sneaker review. The DRose sneaker challenge lives on. Different thing I want to point out at the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I haven't said that like in any of my videos like ever. I don't know why, you know, but I do want y'all to subscribe. I do want y'all to like, you know, put the buzzer on so you can get the notifications when I post stuff, guys. Follow the Instagram, Adam MVP Turner, so you can see the post on there, and you also see some of my more personal posts in my life as well too. So I mean, if you want to do that, that's cool. I ain't tripping. I mean, don't stalk me, but I mean, you can do what you want to, but you know, just do you, boo boo. Anyway, go check that out. Go check out Michaela's animation. Go check out Ethan's SoundCloud, his Spotify, excuse me, and check out, you know, his 2 albums on there. And yeah, just let me guys know what you think of these in the comments down below. Also, I would really appreciate if people start using the hashtag, the Derek Rose Sneaker Challenge, and post, you know, if you don't post every day, but post the DRose. You know, post what you're rocking. Post what your favorite DRose is. You know, just tag me and stuff. I love to see other Rose fans out here sharing their love of the line. So I'm going to start pushing that more throughout the rest of the month. But until then, guys, peace. I'll see you around later. Bye-bye.